Learned that former Holyoke City Councilor Wilmer Puello-Mota has violated court orders and left the country.
This while he's being tried by the state of Rhode Island for his alleged possession of child pornography. According to the Rhode Island Attorney General's office, U.S. Customs and Border Protection's documents show Puello-Mota boarded a Turkish Airlines flight to Istanbul, Turkey via a Washington, D.C. airport back on January 7th, and his whereabouts are now unknown. He did not have court permission to leave the country and is currently the defendant in the case brought against him for possession of child pornography, as well as obstruction of justice, forgery, and counterfeiting.
A video